There's a presence. We own who we are. There is reflected everywhere from the walls to the way, people wearing t-shirts down to just the open environment. And I think that it's interesting to, once you really know our values, it's kind of amazing to see that that's replicated in the workplace as well.
So real estate, that's really about finding the buildings and the spaces that we need to go in, so we have that office space. Then we also have, once we're in that office space, we have a stream which we call workspaces. That's really about optimizing those workplaces to suit the needs of Atlassian.
We make sure that we get real estate which is in a place and a location that is consistent with our culture. So, for instance, we're in the centre of Amsterdam for a reason, because the staff that we want to attract are sort of more inclined to want to work in that area. It seems like a small thing, but if a team can take control of their space, for me that's really rewarding.
Well, basically what we're trying to do is really make sure that we really understand their needs, something we try to do by listening to them and seeing them at their working spot, and to create the best workplace environments ever.
We have such a range of different Atlassians who work here, and they all work in really different ways. So we need to be able to facilitate that, and as we grow, that's going to help us keep having this really engaged and productive workforce.
Being able to collaborate on the fly, not being necessarily tied to a desk and saying, let's go for a walk to have that meeting, or let's meet in the atrium.
The entire buildings are filled with ad hoc spaces that have a lot of personality.
And so you have all these different spaces that enable different types of conversation.
Some of the best decisions happen in the hallway or in the kitchen. We usually do collaborate, not exactly on our desk, but mainly in the common places.
Having the ability in an open workplace to kind of turn around and have a quick chat with a team member or someone from another team to kind of get some work done is refreshing.
It is the spaces conducive for people to come together, collaborate, and create connections, whether it is inside or outside their teams.
It's very easy to tap on your seatmate's desk and ask for help. I think psychologically, it tells you to reach out and talk to people.
One of the most gratifying things for me is when all those micro interactions that you've helped to create then translate across into a work environment. So when you see these really strong teams and strong connections.
Our workplace experience team has kind of designed spaces that are communal and that you want to sit and eat. The free food, it's a perk, but it's also something that is gets us talking to one another and helps us feel like we're all part of the same company.
It's a lot easier to feel like you're getting good work done when you can relax as much as you can work hard.
Personally, what I really like to do is play ping pong, and we have a great ping pong table. So I took 1 or 2 breaks a day where I can play ping pong with different people and release the pressure of the day, and then you can go back to work and be super focused.
We've got 7 or 8 different time zones that we deal with our offices, so it's a very integrated, always on, always evolving working environment these days. If that's bleeding over into people's personal lives, you need to be able to make the office environment so they can bring some of their personal life back into that.
It's about what you want and what you need. It's better than anywhere else I've been before. It's absolutely first rate.